Guys, and welcome back, man. Here we are, Wednesday, and you know that means it's time for another midweek motivation and advice video, man. Today, you guys saw the title, man. It's almost purely a motivation video, man. The right way to live life, man. You know, we all grew up in our cultures, right? And obviously YouTube being a multicultural website on the internet. I don't know what culture you guys come from, but I come from the United States, right? And as most developed first world countries, man, Western culture, right, teaches us that there's almost a formulaic way that you should be living life in order to get the fullest amount of pleasure out of it, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that I don't believe that bullshit, right? There is absolutely no right way to live life, man. We're taught certain things in our cultures, right? All of that's bullshit. All of it. I don't care what culture you come from. All of it's bullshit. There is absolutely no formulaic way to live your best life, man. So with that being said, man, you have to realize that tomorrow is promised to absolutely no man, right? The next second of your life is not promised to anyone, even you, man. There will come a point in your life as a biological human where you will not have the next second. You will be alive 1 second, the very next second you will not be alive, right? And there's power in that, right? There's power in that finite lifespan. It is what makes things worth doing and worth having and worth living for, right? Because you won't live forever, right? And so you should not waste a single second of your life doing something you do not want to do. Now, look, man, you know, being hyper realistic, right? There's things that we all have to do that we don't want to do, right? We have to go to jobs, we have to do things in order to earn the resource that our culture needs in order to provide us with a living. And in most of the world, it's money. It's some sort of currency. Here it's the US dollar, right? You got to go to work to make that money in order to buy the things you need to stay alive, right? Shelter, food, those types of things. What I'm here to tell you, and I've said this in other videos, is it really pays to live as simply as possible, because then you can take as much of that resource as you can to buy yourself freedom of choice and other things that you would like to have that improve your overall quality of life, right? However, it is true to say that when you don't have to do it, right? If it's absolutely not a necessity, then every second of your life should be spent doing exactly something that you want. Spend that time doing what you want. Spend that time with somebody that you want to spend that time with, right? Because you never know when that very next second is your last, right? So live every second as if it is your last second, man. And I'm telling you, nobody is perfect at this. Life is messy. Things are messy, right? Spend your time on prioritization, right? Figure out what is super important to you in your life, right? Figure out your top 3 priorities, man, and spend your time doing that thing. Not everything in life can be important. Don't spread yourself too thin, right? Spend the time with the people you want to spend the time with. Know when to say enough is enough, and don't spread yourself too thin. Spend your time on your top 3 priorities and only your top 3 priorities, man. This is what I've found has worked out for me the absolute very best to give me the happiest and highest quality of life that I can find, right? Spending my time where I deem it to be the most pleasurable and the best for overall happiness and outcome, because the happier you are, the better positive energy you put out to the universe, the better positive energy you will get back out of the universe. The universe is like a reflection, man. If you're not doing those things, you're spreading yourself too thin, you're tired, you're not spending your seconds of your life doing the things you want to do where possible, then overall you're going to develop an overall depressive attitude. Depressive attitudes are like mirrors back from the universe, man. It will constantly give you that negative energy back, right? It's like a feedback loop you cannot get stuck in, right? So try everything you can, right, to live your life by these principles, man. And be positive, be a good person, right? Try everything you can to be a good person, because at the end of all of this, at the end of your messy life, everybody has a messy life. Nobody has it together. Even the people that you see on TV, even the people you think are your neighbors and things that have picture perfect lives, they do not. Life is messy, man. There's no right way to live this thing. And at the end of it, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, right? All that really matters is that you lived a life that you can be happy and proud of on your deathbed with as few regrets as possible, right? And if you're a good person, right, the goal should just be that somebody somewhere will remember you fondly for as long as they live, right? Because that's all that any of us actually have, man. So really, this idea that there's a way to live life, that there's just a formulaic thing that you can watch a YouTube video about, or read a book about, or go to a motivational speaker about, and follow for everybody is absolutely insane, right? It's just not. Life is messy, man. There's no right way to live it. Live it the way that you want to live it to increase your happiness and put out as much positive energy in the universe as you possibly can. Anyway, guys, that's it for today, man. Like and subscribe. Leave me some comments, man. Let me know what's going on with you guys. And as always, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.